Right, Collective, we're back at it again. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's get it. It's Orgless versus QB. Once back at it, once more again. We're going to bank, ladies and gentlemen. We have Orgless on the attacking side as well, and of course QB on the defensive side. Back at it once more again, guys. It's DBX Monkey and my buddy. Go ahead, buddy. Make sure you're not shy this time.
Hey, it's DBX Lucky. Let's go here. Get this redemption bracket settled up. Let's go.
Guy's a brand new man, bro. Loud, hype, ready to go, and not shy, man. Definitely got through his first game, and hopefully you guys didn't chew him out there in the chat. So you guys at home, hopefully gonna get some more games going, man. It's gonna be an amazing matchup. Again, it is gonna be Orgless on the attacking side. It is the best out of one in the redemption bracket, and it is gonna be QB in the opposing side of defensive, of course. So it looks like both teams are ready to go. Loki, I think you're good to go too, right? You ready? I'm
good. Let's get this going.
All right.
I'm ready for this.
Do it. Let's do it. Now, what do you think ban's going to be looking like, especially on, on bank? We did see, this is the third time that Orgless is going to be going right here. They're going to be going into bank. They banned the Jackal, the Echo, the Montane, the Ella before on their 2 attempts, excuse me. So let's definitely see what they have here. Do you have any predictions?
I feel the Jackal will be banned. It is a big map, and Jackal is a huge part of this. But I also feel that the Vigil is also strong, so he could be another ban. But I definitely see a Jackal being banned.
Okay. We do that. It's QB right there, banning the Thermite. But yes, I do agree. Again, this is, the third time for Orgless making it into the bank appearance. So, and this is their ban right here. And there it is. Yeah, they're going to be following the Jackal. And that ban.
What shocked me is QB is the one that actually picked to come to bank. They must have been doing their homework, saw some mistakes that Orgless was making. We'll see if they can capitalize on those mistakes.
Yep, again, yeah. Orgless did come here twice. They lost to Check 6, 7-4, and then they did beat before as well. I think it was Void. They beat them 7-2. And there is the Ella being banned once again for Orgless. Again, on their previous game, on Check 6, they did ban the Jackal and the Echo, and for Void, they banned the Montane and the Ella. So I guess they're just like matching the games together and banning the Jackal and the Ella for that one. And we have the Jaeger
that is interesting
being banned for QB.
That is very interesting. I feel like they want to probably bring the game, bring the grenades, the Nomad. They just want to take full control side with their projectiles. Seems like.
But they have to be very careful of what they wish for because, again, they are on the defensive end. So being on the defensive end without the Jaeger is going to be pretty dangerous. Got to be very careful because, again, there's going to be, Nomad being very aggressive, what he does with the usually Ash. And as well, there he is going to be bringing the Ash into the table. As well, bringing grenades and just anything just going into charge. So be very careful of how they do it. But, yeah. Yeah, again, there's a lot of operators that are out there at the moment. You are going to be leaving this, they're going to be leaving all shields on the board. You're going to be leaving a lot of more utility when it comes to hard breachers. All the hard breachers except Thermite is gone.
The Maestro, the Vigil, the Legion. So much intel is left on the board by banning Jaeger, and it's insane. We'll have to see how they play this out on defense.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. Let's just definitely see what happens here and how they play it. Again, we're going to be having the QB. Of course, QB is going to be on the defensive side, and we are going to be having Orgless in the attacking side. We're definitely going to see how they match up and how it is. This is Bank, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, again, this is for bringing back a couple history to you guys. Orgless has been on Bank 2 times so far. This is the third one right here. So far, they're 1 for 2. On bank. So let's see if they can change out that that statistics and keep it to 2 to 3. Never know. And this is the first time for actually QB to be on on bank. So again, as you did say before, Loki, maybe they did their homework. Maybe QB did their homework on Orgless, and definitely going to see what they can pick up on it. Especially that they did have that last ban. They could have picked bank or border, and we did cast a border game at 7:30. So I guess they thought about that. And hey, we don't want to give the casters 2 games in a row in border, so let's pick bank. So that's it.
Something new.
So let's
I like it.
Yep. definitely giving us something new, so we'll see what happens. As you do see, Nomad picking the IQ role here, as he is always that entry fragger, as you guys do love seeing him do. I'm just waiting for him to switch to his primary. You know what I do, doing a cast every time for Orgless. You have to see that red dot laser sight. That's all I'm waiting for, to see if he entertains me and brings that.
Scanning.
And I'm also shocked that Orgless is not taking advantage of that Jaeger being banned. They're not bringing much in the projectiles except for the Nomad. No grenades being brought. Nothing.
Ooh,
Really.
and there's Pounds right underneath the window. He did do his homework on Orgless, as we always have Nightmares repelling on that window. Now Nightmares have to be very careful knowing these guys have done their homework, especially watching him. As Twitch is going to be going to the side, going to see if he can take out the Vigil that is here. It does have a reflex sight to snap on people, and that is Vigil going to be collecting that kill. That's Turtles. That is Turtles getting that one and taking him out board. Tizzy's going to have to be very careful. Getting a C4 cross. That is Nomad going to be seeing if he can get the kill onto Mozzie, and does get the kill there. Going to see if he can collect the kill onto the Vigil as well. You have to be very careful, as Tizzy is nearby on his drone, and it will be turning invisible right there. Yep, now the drone will not be able to see him, but that is going to be shutting him down and just pinching him from the other side. Very good refrags happening from Orgless, as they did have some early picks go off and take out some very important operators as well. So they're switching the IQ very intel heavy operators that they're going to have to worry about.
Which means without the Thatcher, if he doesn't use his Thatchers right, the Echo, the Valkyms, and the Legions are all safe. If he doesn't use his Thatcher charges right.
There's going to be Habana getting the hatches right here. Usually there's an Ella on these stairs, but now Ella not being brought for this game. And we do have Star's going to be bringing out the lovely shotgun, yeah.
Interesting play nonetheless.
But again, look, IQ is gone and off the board, leaving the the Echo and the Yokai drone still able to be brought. So T's going for the plant, not knowing that the Yokais are still on play. So we'll be getting that off the plant. Still continuing, as Nomad will be supporting, and does successfully get it through. C4 going out, downing the person with C4, and that will be gone off the board as Legion will be refragging. That is Saint collecting that kill onto Pen, leaving Nomad and the Habana left alive. Echo will be another operator that's very important with his ACOGs. Losing both of his Yokais is going to be very interesting, as Legion will be staying alive after Played was not getting that kill, as Legion gets that kill as well, taking out that last remaining operator that was busy from upstairs, leaving 2v1 situation for Plays to get done. Now Echo will be going for the plant. Fusel, not seeing how it happens here, and there is down Play clutching the round. Clutching the round for Orgless and continuing that round and making sure that they keep the lead of 1-0. Very good round and a great 4K from this man.
Well. Being in the deficit of 1v2. Not pushing in too aggressively, trying to hold the line of sights. Very good play.
Yeah, that's definitely what it seemed there, as you did see they did get that nice 4K on to QB's first round right there on the defensive side, as they're going to be continuing going downstairs. They're going to be bringing the smoke. Also the Vigil once more again with the Mozzie. Again, I loved how Pounds was there, though. I really did love how Pounds was upstairs and helping out and supporting the, supporting Vigil. The reason why I love that so much is because when he turned invisible, they were trying to find him so... They were just having too much attention and too focused on finding him. They didn't even know that Pounds, the Mozzie, that was underneath the window. And as well as the 6-pick's going to be happening there. You also see the, Valkyrie being brought. And again, that is Nightmare's going to be bringing his lovely Ash into play.
And the Ash was being brought from the attacker side. Maybe cut off some rotations.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Or use them inside. Plays it.
Again, do have Wonk over here doing the best he can with the Valkyrie shotgun once more again. And Saints just, he was doing the best he can of holding objective. As you did see, he was doing the best he can, and it was just not enough for his team to win that round. So we're definitely going to see how Echo plays his Yokais, because sadly I did not see how he did lose his first Yokai drone. Probably was because of the Thatcher throwing the EP down and getting it from there, but never know. We're going to see how he plays it now, as we're going to see Down are going to be rappelling up and making sure he takes control upstairs, as Nightmares will be helping him out as well.
Having two repelled instead of one this time.
Yeah, definitely gonna see if they can take control of Square, and as well as Nightmare is gonna do helping out the Square as well on his drone this time, being more of a supporting operator, helping out his team with the drone, as well as Nomad gonna be repel upstairs. That is down, gonna be going up, and we have Turtles being spotted by the drone. Now Nightmares will probably make a more stronger push this time, knowing that there's only one upstairs. So definitely going to see what happens here, as Pounds is an elevator shaft, very close by, but that is one of Tizzy's favorite spots to be in. So we're going to definitely see what happens here and how he approaches this. Turtle still doing a very approach from the side, as Nightmares will finally be more aggressive and push right in to see if he can control the site of up top. Now CEO is all his, but now he has to be very careful of how he proceeds, as now the Vigil will be getting spotted, has to run away and retreat, as the 90 hallway getting spotted by Tizzy, as Tizzy gets that kill. Let's see if we get the refrag, and the refrag does happen, but Pounds does get refragged right out by Stuffy. Leaving Nightmares up top, and sadly I think his, yep, looks like he might be lagging out there. He's going to be running in place, getting some exercise. As we do.
You said see the patented red dot site?
Yep, I told you, man. This guy loves bringing it, and he loves entertaining it. And every time, I think I've casted almost all this man's game, and that's exactly what I see all the damn time. So, if it's working, man, definitely don't take it off. You know what I mean?
It's not broken, don't fix it.
Exactly the quote of the day right there for this man. He's going to be looking for the Valkyrie cam. We'll be taking that one out as well. He's going to see if he can find the Yokai drone, as Legion does get picked just a little bit there. Just a little pinch. As well as some hit firing happening here. As a wallbang will try to get someone, and unsuccessful. That does work out there. As we do have Legion holding down the lobby
remember,
of Vault.
Whoever wins this game will be going to place against Cynical. That game will be a best of 3, I believe.
Yes.
And that will be an intense game no matter who wins this game to play them.
As we have down, is already pushing right in, and I have the fuser in hand. I don't even think they have the fuser at all, to be very honest, at the moment. C4 going out to see if he can get any kill there, as Valkyrie doesn't miss. And if you guys do see her bullets to the left of the screen, not that much bullets with her shotgun, but saying, hey, I got my diesel, and that's not going to make a difference. As Wonka does get that kill there, going to see if he can get a kill right here on his Twitch, does not know that he is there. The Nightmares, excuse me, getting shot off right there by the Echo, as we're going to see Wonka just trying to pick up the Legion as much as he can. As we're going to have some smokes going out from the Capital, as Thatcher will be going for the plant. And going to see if Capital can defend him as long as possible. The Echo and the Yokai stopping that, and there's Wonka getting the kill on that one, to stopping the fuser, and that is QB collecting that first round of defense for them.
Very good play by the Valkyrie, getting the kill on that Ash and being able to pick up that Legion.
Yeah, that was Wonka just showing it off with the diesel skills there. Didn't even need the shotgun, had one more bullet in that shotgun, and it was like, hey, I'm just gonna use Desert Eagle. I'm good to use it. So, and it paid off in his favor.
Who needs a primary? I got this hand cannon here.
That's exactly what he did, and it worked out in their favor. And as well as kudos to the the Yokai drone with the Echo, very good plays from him as well, keeping him at bay. And that was Captain, if I'm correct. Yes, that was could be Captain that was doing that. So very good on his part, keeping his Yokai drones alive and stopping the plant from happening twice. So very good on his part, and that is QB taking that round, tying it up the even score of 1-1, and they're going to be going into Teller's Archives. And of course, the 6-pick again. There's Wonka going into the Valkyrie, and no pick-sick happening for... Yep, no pick-sick happening for Orgless.
I did notice on this run, they're not bringing the Planchman out this time, even though it helped them save the round last time. Do you think it's just site dependent, or do you think that we don't really need it?
It's definitely more of a site dependent, just because of the fact that I feel like they're just going to have more operators playing up top. When I did see this game before, I remember Orgless doing the exact same thing. They only had 2 in sight, or even at some points they only had 1 in sight, and had the rest upstairs. Because again, this is a kind of a room that if you have control upstairs, it's better. As you do see, they're only going to have the destruction, probably from the Sophia, bringing the breaching charges, yes. And then probably the Mav getting the hatches, if possible. Yeah, pretty much Sophia's the only one bringing the breaching charges, so probably taking control of upstairs, Nightmares would do.
I also see possibly the Mav going for the open area and going for that office wall. Either one is vital.
Definitely agree with that, but I just wanted to make sure you guys at home can definitely see that. Hopefully he switches to his gun soon. Yep. No red dot from this man. Disappointing me right now.
No
red dot. Laser sight.
Monkey.
Reflex coming from this man. Is using the laser sight, yes, but nah, the red dot. Very surprising. It's alright, man. He'll probably listen to the VOD and change it back for me. He'll do it. As we have Vigil and Mozzie going to be holding down open area as well. Not holding upstairs, so that's very different to see. As you do see, you know, Wonka's going to be down here as well, keeping an angle there. So as you do see, the upstairs is completely cleared for any of QB's bodies up here. So, you know, definitely going to see what happens here as Legion will be on the staircase, though.
Needs to the Valkyrie playing underneath. Might be wanting that late flank. She can either go up either of the stairs. Let's do it. How she plays it.
Very aggressive plays overall right here from Orgless. As you do see Tizzy just in sight already. About to go for the plant and is gonna succeed getting the plant. As Legion does see him but does not kill him and gets it down but dies. Very well done from Tizzy getting the diffuser down. So now it's up to how QB plays this game as Silence getting that drop shot and killing out Pins and taking him right off the bat. Leaving a nice 3v5, 3v4, excuse me. That kill is whipping into a nice 3v3. And now it's up to Wonka. It's going to come from the backside, having his Eagle out. It's not getting the kill on that one, as Vigil will try his best, and his Turtle's going to be trying to get the refrag, as Legion gets the kills and making them count. Going to be taking out one, taking out two. Going to try, but not happening, though. As Nomad. Yep, as Nomad's going to try to refrag, and now it's up to Turtles to see if he can clutch up for his team, but not going to have enough time for the fusing, so he's just going to have to go for frags right here, buddy. And right here, ladies and gentlemen, you do see that Orgless will take this round with an aggressive push at best. Taking that aggressive hold made them win that round, and Tizzy just literally just waited for the Habanas to get that done. Excuse me, I think Tizzy was the Habana, excuse me. He literally just was the Habana. Habana has weighed in and said, hey, I'm just going to walk in here, plant the bomb here, and just try my best to walk out. But did get the plant down, but did, you know, sacrifice his life for it. But that did work in Orgless' favor. You know, we do have Nightmares that is connecting, so hopefully he can get back in here. Yep, there he is. He's back in, so let's hopefully protect the operator. But again, there is that 6-pick, you know, option. He still gets Ash. Still being at random, still gets the Ash. You know, Ubisoft just watching over his back and said, I got you, buddy. So very good on his part getting that one done off the bat. He's not going to take the 6-pick, as we do have stuff that's going to be, yep, it's going to be stuff that's going to be taking that one, and that will be the Thatcher being brought instead of the Capitao. Definitely going to see them going into Tellers and Archives once more again, but they're probably going to have to be very careful of how they proceed this time. They don't want to give up the room very easily if they did last time to Orgless, so definitely have to be very careful. Very careful how they work the things here. And again, they will be bringing more of Destruction Operators this time, as the Sledge and Ash will be being brought. We have also have the Nomad, it's still the same operator, Habana as well, and the Mav being brought once more again. The only thing different for the defenders, I think, would literally be the mute. Yeah, because that was Turtles, that was being the Vigil. So now that he is the mute, so we're better now of how it works out.
We're better. All right.
5 seconds to go.
Of course, for Pride that's out there watching. Pride loves that grammar.
Locate a bomb and defuse
But definitely, what do you think they're going to be doing differently? What do you think QB will be doing? Are they going to be holding upstairs now, or are they going to be doing the same hold in the open area? What do you think?
I feel with how fast they planted that diffuser and then switching off the Vigil to the mute, I feel like a more sight-heavy hold, closer to sight maybe, not as many roamers like hard roaming off sight, as you do see the Valkyrie playing sight instead of going all the way downstairs. I think that they're giving up on the hard roam.
Yeah.
I just see if it works out for them.
Yeah, as you do see, you know, you have Turtles in open area. You do also have the Legion that's going to be inside with Bandit, but Mozzie is a person that's actually down there with the Valkyrie this time, actually supporting that role and helping out, as Wonka will still be bringing the, I think that is the shotgun. Yep, it's going to be still being the shotgun into place. So you have to be very careful not to push into very open area, you know, locations, because that's the only try your best to get.
Eat my words. As soon as I said he wasn't playing downstairs, he goes right down there. Okay.
Sadly, Nightmares is having a little bit of problems there with the connection, so hopefully he'll get back into the groove, as Scuff is going to be helping him out and say, hey buddy, I got you, you're lagging, I got you back, I'll be taking out the Legion for you. as we do have some type of shots happening from underneath as the Bandit is going to try to refrag onto the Thatcher, so you have to be very careful of how we proceed to that one. Again, you do have no bodies from QB up there, except the Mozzie that will be in open area. Tizzy will be spotting that as well, so now he's to be very careful of how he proceeds and moves on, as well as the Valkyrie that will be downstairs. They're waiting for that C4 just to throw it as soon as anybody enters to that open area, but Turtles is holding it for the best of his ability, of course, and the Bandit will be getting taken out by the Mav. Yes, that is by the Mav, as Pin will be getting that kill as well, leaving into a nice 5-3 right now in the charge, of course, of Orgless. A minute approaches, and we're definitely going to see what kind of vibe that Orgless will be doing right here. As you do see the Nomad already in sight, taking out the smoke. Tizzy getting his own kill there, taking out Wonka, and then we're also going to see the last remaining operator, that is Pounce. Going to be pushing into sight, going to see he hears something behind him, as he does hear that's Nightmares right behind him. Going to see if he thinks he downs him, but sadly does not. And that is Nightmares playing the games that he does best and just crouching his way around and getting a nice flawless round for his team. That is Orgless pushing on for a very successful round once more again and taking the lead of a lovely 3-1.
Very successful attacker plan there. Not letting them get the better of them with having more bodies on site. They still took control and very aggressively. They're just saying, hey, let's just outfrag these guys.
Yep, and that's exactly what they're doing here, as well as, hopefully they can turn things around and see what happens here, as QB did, reach it. They did reach to that Final Four. They did get up there as well as Orgless, so definitely going to meet each other once more again for these Final Four battles, and this is a determination of who does move on. So these guys are fighting for who moves on to face up their next matchups and move closer to the finals as possible. So it's definitely going to be very intense.
Cynical?
Yes, it's going to be on Cynical on Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So definitely want to stay tuned to those. If you guys definitely want to watch up and you guys are fans of both teams, definitely an amazing matchup to watch. And again, if you guys are just tuning in, it's definitely still early. So whoever wins this matchup is determining who moves on. And if you guys were, tuning into the last matchup, we did find the results of who won that last game. So it was Otis Finest versus Noble Minds, and Noble Minds did take the victory in that game. And now they will be facing Naturally Selected tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That will be best out of 3 matchup. So whoever does win up that match will have to face whoever wins the Saturday matchup as well. And again, guys, you guys stay tuned for the lovely matchup game that is the winners bracket finals. That is the finals that will be happening on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, guys. That is Check 6 versus the Homeboys, Homeshot and the Choir Boys, of course. So definitely stay tuned for that one on Sunday. Again, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That will be a best of 5. So whoever does win that one will be obviously victorious of the winners brackets, and whoever does fall in that match will be falling into redemption bracket, but not out, and still has a chance to get to that lovely second place matchup.
Exactly. Chat, who do you think? What are your predictions for this match? What are your predictions? Who do you think is gonna win? Who are you guys voting for? I want to hear from you guys.
And there it is. That's Pounds kicking his first kill of the round, and that will be taking out Downplayed right there, which was playing the Nomad. So very good pick off there. You don't want to make sure their area jabs are not everywhere around the map. So you can rotate very easily, as he will be getting pinched out right here from drones randomly around him all over. So be very careful. As Nightmare is going to say, hey, you gotta push him, I'll push him for you. But that is going to be Pins taking out the Turtles. Yep, that is going to be Turtles off the board, and that is the Vigil that is gone. I have to be very careful of how QB proceeds here, as Pounds will be the roamer that was there. Now he will be falling back into sight, as he will be getting into trouble as well, because now you do see that Orgless is very in control of upstairs, and they are very aggressive as well. They are ready to eat, and they are hungry. So let's definitely see what happens here, as you do see that Tizzy will be getting the hatchets. As he's going to say, no, I think Mozzie's going to get them. So, yep, he's going to let Mozzie take care of that. And we do have Nightmare's going to be pushing from the south staircase, going to be pushing down into sight to see if he can try to take any type of control of these staircases as well as, Yep, Scruffy was thinking about it. He was thinking about it. He was really going to do it. But he was like, yeah, let me join this area one more time for my buddies. As well as you do see Pin with his nice cheeky angles to make sure he doesn't see anybody slipping. With only 40 seconds remaining on the clock. No IQ on the board for Orgless, so they're going to be very careful again with the yokai, as Captains did save the life last time with Wonka, so they're going to have to be very careful how they played here. And you do see Wonka playing the Capcan this time, so looking for these, Habana will be pushing up, and Wonka does not even notice that Tizzy was there, and Tizzy does get that kill, and capitalizes that one, and moves on. We're going to see if we can get this wall open as well, so we can get that plant down. Remember, Thermite is banned, so they're going to use Habana for the extra utility to make sure we get that plant down. But again, you have to be careful with the C4s. That will be only the mob that has it. And of course, the yokai drone, as the yokai drone will be pushing in, see if we can get the Habana. But the EMP saves it just by a little bit, and the plant will save that one. Yeah, the plant goes down. Pollen's getting this kill right here, taking out the sledge. That is Nightmare's down. Going to rotate to the hatch now, see if we can catch anyone off guard from this hatch, but there is Tizzy that's going to be having him and meeting him halfway and downing him right off the bat, leaving Pounds off the board, leaving only Saints left alive with his yokai drones of Captain. Gonna see if they can lead the charge and get clutch this round for their team, as Mav having a cheeky angle and making sure that that stays on his side, even though he was getting yokai, does not matter, as now Captain's going to have to survive for his team, not having that ACOG power, making it say, hey, it doesn't matter if I don't have that ACOG power, I'm making it happen. Gonna see if he can try to get this 3 ACOG thing, and he does clutch up the round. Gonna see if he can defuse the bomb, and he does have time, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna see if he can do it. Does he? Does he? And sadly, he does not have time. Just by a millisecond.
So close.
Just by a millisecond. Does miss that. But that was a lovely clutch up from Captain, getting a nice 3K and leading the charge. But there was not enough time for QB. And that is, again, that is Orgless moving on and making sure that they can secure another victory and pushing on to 4-1
from getting that clutch.
It was a clutch either way, but we're just gonna put it in his, and we're gonna put it in his book and say yes, he did clutch with that round. But you know, a lot of people would probably debate because hey, he didn't get the plant down. So definitely want to say, hey, got the clutch. We're gonna give it to him. Definitely in our rule books. But again, if you guys are just tuning in,
by Captain.
Yes, no, it really was, man. It really, really was. So Echo did try his best, and that was Captain securing the victory there. Again, he got unlucky that the EMP got off there and took off his yokai. It was very close if he only got that on there a little bit sooner.
Attackers need to
But
locate and defuse bombs.
too close, but no cigar, of course. But of course, if you guys are just tuning in, this is going to be Orgless on the blue team, and on the blue side, they are attacking at the moment, of course. And it is going to be versus QB. They're going to be defending. And of course, this map is on bank. And whoever lovely catches, this is DBX Monkey, and of course, DBX Loki helped me out as well.
So we out here. I think he was reading the chat. They said they aren't bringing enough plant denial, and they bring the smoke to the next round. See if it takes off for him. Still bringing, and now bringing the pulse as well. A little bit more intel.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Yep. You can definitely bring more intel as well as having that.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse.
Predictions.
Okay,
Interesting.
7-3. Alright. I do see a lot of predictions. Again, there's a lot of Orgless fans out there, so definitely gotta respect their team and hope for the best for their team and as well. And again, for you guys definitely questioning about this is, you know, high level play of Xbox, yes. Undercover, the collective is trying their best to bring Pro League back in to the Xbox's lives. We're gonna probably just start up our own and just yeah, start from there.
We also
as
have
the first
PC and PS4 as well.
Yep. As we have Nightmares being very aggressive as he usually does, and he's going to be taking on Pounds very early in the round and just successfully doing that. And that was the only top clear roamer for QB, so let's be very careful of how they roll out now. Nightmares does take him out around the staircase over here, so you guys can see it.
For QB as well. He has been so productive on getting early frags and getting frags anytime throughout the round when he's left alone. Taking him off the board early is a definite hit.
And Tizzy did not know. The call-out was not received from the team. Did not know that Turtle was there, so now he's getting pinched from both team members right now from Orgless, as we do see Nightmare is going to be pushing him very aggressively, not getting that kill as well. That's sort of going to see if he can get another one, and he does get the down onto the mat, getting him and getting a nice 3K into that one. Now he's going to have to get pinched from every of Orgless's body members, and has been answering them non-stopped. And he is going to remain in open area as well, as he's going to see if he can get another kill right here onto the Thatcher, and does get a lot of shots off to that Thatcher. Does not have his C4 in play anymore, as Nomad is not going to... He's going to try to pinch him off.
Take a lot of shots as well.
Yes, does get a lot of damage. He's going to see some foots, and does get the toes. Does get the toes of Turtles and stopping him from getting that streak of him going. So definitely going to see what happens here with Downs, as Down is going to be also the other remaining operator from Orgless controlling open area with him. The Fuser is in hand right there, so he's literally just going to go and grab that as well. Probably let... Yeah, he's going to let Struff to probably grab that. Yep, he is. And just up to 3 members of QB remaining to see if they can also save this round for their team and see if they can try to succeed and clear one more round before the swap. As we do see downplayed, well, 35 seconds left on the clock. Does not have the Fuser, but will be pushing down into Blue Hallway, getting Legion trapped in Goo Mind. Now we also have AR that's going to be joining him as well. He does have his EMPs, but again, they're not going to be able to get that wall very successfully as they always have in the past. But now Legion, it's going to be Saints is going to be probably holding a 9th angle, and that's the angle you do not want the defender to have, especially holding it to sight, as he does not care. Downbound is going to be pushing right in, going to see if he can see any type of feats. Does see the feet, and that's Wong's going to be taking that one out, and he's going to be pushing right out, getting that kill as well as taking that. Gonna see him pushing, get the Legion. Does see him standing right there, does not have the Fuser in hand, as Yokai is just going to be, the Echo's just going to be hanging out in Vault and saying, hey, I got my Yokais watching you, I don't have to do anything. And very well done round, and well played round, excuse me, for QB, and collecting their 2nd win round of the game, pushing them on to 4-2. And of course the swap will be happening now as Nightmares and his team of Orgless will be going to the defensive side, and QB of course to the attacking side.
And although Orgless lost that round, that was very good plays by the Nomad and the Thatcher, bringing it that close.
Yeah, definitely was a very good attempt.
Echo, they would maybe have had that round.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, had the Echo drone, one Echo drone left in there. They got one of them, had one left, wasn't able to plant that.
Yep, definitely see that, as now we're going to be seeing Nightmares and his team going to Tellers and Archives. Now he will be picking the Rook, and obviously 6 picking to the Smoke, seeing a more of a passive approach from him. He is usually playing the Vigil, but he will be handing that one off to AR and letting him handle that one, as well as you guys know that Jaeger is banned as well. So now this is where we see QB's plan. Again, they did ban the Thermite and the Jaeger. The Thermite, they didn't really need him on their site, so we're definitely going to see how they approach with having the Jaeger gone. As you do see, no grenades being brought from them, and also nothing happening from anything unnecessary that a Jaeger can stop. So definitely going to see what happens in the play. Yeah, Ying is not being played. Buck's not being played as well that much.
It's so interesting that they're not bringing the Ying when Jaeger is
5 seconds left.
Yep, definitely agree with that. But we're definitely going to see how they have in their sleeve. Maybe they had this planned out. Maybe that's what they were trying to do the whole time. So definitely going to see what they have played in their minds. We do have Tizzy that will be the person that's upstairs. Again, this is usually Nightmares and Tizzy's game when they usually roam together, but it will be up to AR and Tizzy to hold the charge of upstairs and make sure they do not lose control of it. Again, you take control of upstairs, it's very likely that you will be very successful in the winning round. So let's definitely see what they can do here. As you do see a lot of repelling happening.
The sledge or the buck.
Loading new mag.
Again, nothing that can usually affect the ADS in a way, so definitely going to see what happens here and how they play it. As Tizzy will be holding a nice cheeky
Speaking about the vertical.
Oh, yes. Definitely the vertical being up there. So.
But maybe they weren't planning on the Archives hold. Maybe they were planning on the deep downstairs.
Lockers. Probably.
Attackers, soft guard.
Yeah, that's definitely probably what it is, especially that Orgless did know that they did their homework on them, so they want to just play different. They don't want to play the same. So as you do see, the Saints will be joining in for his team. You have Pounds that would be probably rappelling up to that window and probably take control of upstairs and help out Captain with his drone, as well as Vigil will be getting some tags off there and getting shot from across. Going to be trying to avoid, and does avoid, enough of it to survive still, as Legion is getting shot as well. Leaving the bandit as Tizzy going to be extra aggressive now, going to see if he can try to push off this IQ that's right here, but getting tracked down by the Twitch drone, and now he's going to be backing off the stairs, but still pushing very aggressively, and he will meet the hands of IQ, and Turtle says, how you doing? as well as the Vigil going to be trying to retreat as well. He does lose control of upstairs and says, hey, I'm going to just back off just a little bit. I don't have that much life to fight 4 members of QB up there, so yeah, definitely back off. As Pounds, you do see him up there, Saints as well, Turtles up there, and Wonka as well, so it's a lot of QB members up there you just do not want to face, especially with the life that he has. The smoke is going to be up here right here and try to get the kill onto Wonka, but Wonka just shutting him down, and there's Nightmares trying to do his usual role, but it wasn't enough to handle. Now we do have Pounds that's on these stairs right here, but again the Vigil does not spot him there, as Wonka will be going down there as well. Going to be very careful of how he approaches this one, but the Vigil could be the very good game changer of what happens here, as he will be taking one out. That takes out Wonka, does see the other one there, but doesn't miss him just by an inch. We'll be seeing if he can beat him off, but that's Pounds collecting the kill there with his Ash and taking out AR. That's Vigil down. Leaving downplayed left alive with Pin. That is the Legion and the Maestro. Again, they have control upstairs, so to be very careful, as Pounds will be very aggressive in pushing down as well with the Habana. Habana is going to do her job, keep this wall open as fast as possible, as well as Turtle's going to be the only remaining operator up there. 15 seconds left on the clock with Ash having the fuser. Pounds is going to try to push in there. Captain's going to be going in there as the Legion does get one kill. Captain getting another one, but again, the refrag happens from Downs and then goes off to Turtle, collecting that last final kill to refrag off as his team and collect the round for QB to move on to a lovely, nice round of 4-3.
And QB bringing it back. QB bringing it back even closer. They were down to a deficit 4-1, and they've just won 2 rounds in a row, bringing it back, showing that we are being here. Saying they're not going down without a fight. I like it. Making it that much more interesting.
Yep, I definitely agree with that. And again, if you guys lovely see the scoreboard, you do have Downplay that's dropping 12 kills with 3, and Tizzy behind it with 4, and then also for a QB, we have Saints having the 5 with 8 assists. This man is having an assist party of his own, and also Captain right behind him with 5, of course. And of course, you will be seeing the mirror being brought into play, so
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
so you will be going downstairs. You see Orgless going downstairs with the Vigil, Nightmares being brought with the Vigil, so that's something that you just see very familiar. You have AR bringing the mirror, and you know, Pen bringing the the Maestro, as he's been doing lately as well. The only thing that's very surprising and different is that it is Tizzy bringing the Echo. Echo, he is usually never playing that operator. He does, again, he wants to surprise these guys. Again, they have done their homework on Orgless, especially that Orgless has been going to bank. This is the 3rd time. If you guys didn't hear me before, this is their 3rd time going into bank. The first time they went there, they won 7-2 versus Void. And again, they went here once more again, 7-4. They actually lost that to check 6. So this is their 3rd one right here. See if they can successfully keep that positive win-loss ratio on bank.
This was QB's not the choice. They had here or border, and they chose to go to bank. They must have seen something that they capitalized on, and we're seeing it. It's a close game, close matchup here.
Yep, I definitely agree with that. As you know, again, this is the first time, and you know, I think in Summer Cup history as well, that QB will be going to bank. Every game that I think I've casted, or my other casters have done, I've never seen them go into bank. So this is going to be a very interesting play. Again, you don't want to give Orgless any intel of how you play on bank. So very good on their part. As Nightmares, this is his place. This is his spot. You keep him here, and he has avoided multiple drones before, and it has made the attackers pay in a lot of ways. So we're going to see Pounds going to be droning by, and again, look, see, just missing him just by an inch as he does turn invisible and thinking that he's in that area, so Pounds will be trying his best to find it, but not going to be getting any charges there, because again, with Vigil is very hard to tell, because again, he can be upstairs. So that's going to be very hard for them to see, as we do have IQ that will be the determination of where to find the Vigil. As Pounds will be making a more of aggressive push, but again, not pushing that Archives, leaving Nightmares in there. So to be very careful of Nightmares, because this is what he makes teams do and make them pay when they don't drone him out in a proper way. As Legion will be spotted as well from the Thatcher, so we're going to see if he can take the Twitch drone out as well. And he does very successfully get that Twitch drone, so I'm going to go back to Twitch just to see, and yep, that is all of her shock drones. So now the mirror will stand and survive. You have to be very careful of how they approach this one now. Again, Nightmare's just chilling in his little corner spot, making sure that nobody sees him, and he will be staying there for the remaining of the round until it's time for him to pounce on the attackers. as Downplay does hear somebody on his Legion drive from up the stairs. Going to be very careful of how he approaches that one as well. And again, you do see all of QB's bodies just droning out and totally not oblivious to what Nightmares is doing, as he will be impacting and getting into open area. But he does jump into the hands of 2 members of QB. So be very careful of how he approaches this one. Leaving onto the Habana. Careful of wall bang right here, as well as we do see, we do see Pounds getting sprayed down by the Maestro, as well as Nightmares retreating and rotating around to the open area doorway right at the moment. It's going to jump into the staff room cafe, and that is Downplay getting 2 kills, ladies and gentlemen, getting that nice 2K, taking out Turtles and Captains off the board, leaving the Habana left alive, dead. There goes Wonka. Let's see if we can get into a fight with the Vigil, and instead of shooting, the Vigil does end up team killing, but that is Nightmares making them pay once more again and saying, hey, I am Nightmares, remember that. I am causing nightmares for you guys because you guys are not droning me in a round, and this is what makes them pay, and that is, again, Orgless collecting that round and pushing them up to 5-3. They have to be careful of where he stays. They have to find him, and it was just too hard for them to track down, and that's what made them pay. Even though he did fall into 2 of QB's bodies, too.
And he escaped with his life, and he made him pay for it.
He really, really did.
Another thing, all the games on Bank, Nightmares has been in that one place. And they still were unable to get him out of that place without contesting him.
And if I remember correctly, it should have been, I think, that droned him out. Like, the only person that I think that actually found his spot there and actually did stop him from going there, I think was Check 6, and I think that was, I don't know if it was Serbian or if it was Loki that actually found him from doing that and shut him down. So definitely want to see, you know, if what happens here is if QB does notice where he's at, it's going to be very hard for him to hide. He is the Pulse, and again, when he was Pulse last time in the other Bank games, he was remaining underneath, especially with the fact that, again, he's Pulse, he can stay underneath, and he can still help him, the objective. As we do have Tizzy switching to the Maestro and getting away pin from there, picking the Legion, and of course AR doing the exact same thing as he does best and picking the Mirror and bringing the Castle into play as well. And again, it's very questionable what's happening here, as QB did ban the Jaeger, and it's still no grenades, no yings, nothing that affects the Jaeger in a good way. So again,
do you
it's
think
still early.
They're not bringing the utility, that was more of a target ban?
It could be. Nightmares does play the Jaeger a lot. He has been switching between the Pulse and the Vigil a lot lately, but just thinking it more of a more of a better play. Probably the Vigil would probably been a better ban, probably, if I was if I had to pick one, just because of the fact that, again, the way that his ability works, it can really make a difference.
Especially on a map like this with 3 floors.
Yeah.
Definitely hard for the attackers to find him. I'm honestly, with them not bringing the utility, the grenades, the heating, I'm having to tell myself it's a target man for it to make any sense.
Yeah, no, of course, the Jaeger is a very interesting ban of what they did, and maybe, again, they still are very early in the round. Maybe they want to save that a little bit more, but it's definitely up to them how they want to roll it. Again, you do see Nightmares not hiding in the spot, but going to be hiding downstairs all the way. So, again, some droners don't want to go all the way downstairs because, again, that is a waste of time that they don't want to do. That's why a lot of members don't like Villa or even like Fortress. A lot of members don't like that just because of the fact of how it is, of how big it is. You're wasting so much time droning, and it can cause a very time management understanding. So it's gonna be very hard for him to get spotted down there. But we'll definitely see what happens here, as QB is not getting any type of frags just yet. Legion does get picked off just a little bit, just a little pinch from here and there. Again, they do have 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. Once more again, all frags are still up there, except Turtle's just saying, hey, I'm going to get Tizzy, so just be quiet for a second. And he does take out Tizzy right there. Gonna take out that Maestro, very important operator they just don't want to have, and then it's Captain getting as well another one and taking out the Capsule. Very good frag on his part. Now with 50 seconds left on the clock, here comes Nightmare going to throw a C4. We're going to see if he can collect any bodies with that one, but he does notice that Mirror still has control of that. So he's not going to throw it, he's going to wait just a little bit longer. As Miro does get picked off just by a little bit by an angle of the Twitch that he does not see, but does spot him from the last bullet, capturing him. As Legion does also get the kill from the refrag, from the flank behind, and taking out Saints. Now the Mirror does go down finally there. C4 going out, and there's Nightmare's accident miss that toss there as Legion. That's Legion running out and not getting the kill there, sadly, and getting downed, leaving Nightmares to the last operator alive for Orgless, as he will be not spotting where he is, as he does down the IQ. C4 rolling out to see if he can bait out the flank. Gonna be pushing it from here. Gonna see if he can stop this Ash from here. He does stop the Ash, downs the other one. Gonna see if he can kill the other one and clutches up the round. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Nightmare's clutching up the round for Orgless and taking the charged lead match point.
What? Oh, clutch, man. What a clutch.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Nightmares coming in from the latest flank possible, making it happen for his team and taking the lead 6-3 match point versus QB. An incredible push from behind, downing the IQ from the wallbang, then getting the Ash, and then flicking to the planter. An amazing clutch up from Nightmares.
Insane clutch. He is living up to that Nightmare's name, saying, "I will be a nightmare for your team if you do not take me out early." Yeah, what a play.
Definitely it's going to boost morale for Orgless, as we will be going into archives and tellers again and seeing if they can see AR going to be swapping off the dock, doing a, yep, love doing it to me. They do our natural collective switch, making the dock to dock, and we'll definitely see what QB does here. That momentum is definitely going to drop just because of what Nightmares did, but if Wonka can get his team into a position of what they need to do and get them nice and focused, it will definitely change things around and hopefully bring up what they need to do to get this clutch back and make sure that they can tie this game up and go into overtime. It is going to be a fight that they're going to have to do, but it is still doable. So let's definitely see what they can do here, as Nightmares will be picking the Vigil, bringing that out to the Arsenal. Pin was like, hey, you're not doing good with the Maestro, give me that right back, and he will be taking that from Tizzy. And, you know, you guys do see that Tizzy will be bringing his classic operator, as he usually is, and, you know, helping us with the bandit.
Here's where we find out if Chad is right, proving everyone that they are always right. They said 7-3. We'll see if they are right about the score.
Yep, never know. Their predictions are sometimes right. And there it is, the red dot laser sight. As he will be bringing it once more again with the Vigil. As he's going to be trying to go for the spawn peak. He does know that they drop here very often because his team does it. But they do see that little hole there. So Turtles will be spotting it and just pre-firing it, making sure that Nightmares is not there. And the team's going to be joining out for him, as Turtles will be keeping that angle there and nice and ready. As Wonka will be seeing him on the drone and spotting him retreat. And you do have Tizzy. Again, having Tizzy and Nightmares roam is something that you just have to be very careful of. Having them together, they love to stick together and they love to refrag. And that's what Pounds is going to be trying to do, trying to separate them. And he does get that first kill onto Tizzy on that window. And the refrag, as I was talking about, will not be happening because that window, he does not want to run out that window and commit suicide pretty much. So he will be pushing back into this room right here. She's going to see him putting this kill, but he does not notice that IQ is in there, but she's on her scanner and gets a drop shot off and does get that one, but the refrag does happen from Captain. And collecting that kill with the Twitch and taking out both of the roamers for Orgless.
That's Nightmares off the board. That just had that amazing clutch last round. We'll see if his team can make him proud and clutch up this round for him.
Yep, but the thing to be very careful is that this man is still remaining, and he is in open area. Turtles did this to them, so pretty much he's like, hey, I'm going to pray the favor real quick. Let me see if I can pull the same trick. As you do see nobody pushing him just about yet, so going to be very careful. But again, they do have control upstairs. C4 going out to see if he can get any type of kills there, as it does not get very successful there. Excuse me. It was actually an Ash charge actually at the floor. As you have Downpound, that's going to be trying to push off as much as he can here, but he does. Wonka is going to be trying to push down from sight, going to throw his EMP. He's going to now push into open area. To be very careful if the Legion is there, but does not spot him. But there's a minute left on the clock, so he has to be very precise and persistent about this. As he will be pushing up just a little bit, going to see the Legion not even looking, as down does go down right there, leaving Pin Blasted alive, and the AR, both of the ACOG Masters, left alive on the Arsenal for Orgless against the 4 stack of QB. Gonna see Pounds gonna be very aggressive probably pretty soon. He does know the time is clocking down, so he will be probably pushing in very soon. Gonna see if we can meet the hands of Doc as he goes in his drone. Does spot him just a little bit. He does get some fire off there, but he is Doc, so hopefully he can step himself up. But he's be very careful with that window to his right, as shots might be going off there as he does get droned. Now Pounds didn't be seeing him, but Pounds does get taken out there by AR as the pre-fire does happen from the wall, from the window, excuse me. Gonna see if we can let the kill right here as Maestro will be having the fight as well. Taking out the Twitch, downing him. Not finishing it off yet, just surviving the charge as he now the last remaining operator for Orgless as the plant will be going down from the Thatcher. Gonna be a 1v2 situation right here, left alive for him to clutch up. Gonna have to be very careful as he takes out his shotgun pistol. Gonna see if he can go get a kill, but the one did run out. Does get Havana, downs her. Gonna see if we can get the kill. Only 20 bullets left in his arsenal there. Gonna be switching out as the Thatcher is the remaining operator last alive for QB. Has good position, but he has to be very careful of how he plays it. Maestro rotating to the other side, does have the arm range to defuse it, and will be trying for it as he does see him. The pre-fire going out, but not getting the kill there. The plant saving his life as he does push up, but does not notice that he's pushing up. There is Wonk that's going to be trying his best to get this kill and secure the win for this victory team as he does see the kill, and he does get it! It was not a headshot either, so definitely clutch up round. And if you guys do not know, I think Loki, you do not know, to be honest, he does that. Pins is a member that he gives him the ACOG and he will clutch up the round. He's be very careful, and that's exactly what Wonka was doing. He was pushing back all the time because he knows he clutches those up with the meatball. So it's a very good pick on his part to do that. As we will be going for them to successfully get in that round on QB taking that one, but still match point for Orgless, 6-4 of course, and you do see that Orgless will be going downstairs to lockers in CCTV. We'll be bringing the mirror once again, and Nightmare bringing the pulse. While we probably will be switching to that vigil, maybe not. We'll definitely see right here in this pick phase, as we do see the Capital from Turtles being brought. Any 6 picks happening from both teams, and it looks like probably staying the same.
They want to keep it. They want to keep that one.
It definitely looks like, yep, definitely looks like the exact same lineup. Nothing going to be changing there. Nightmare's going to be sticking to the pulse. Don't know if he's going to be sticking to the same location he was before when he was chilling into that teller's office and behind the desk. Probably something that he will do again, just because the fact that they did not spot him there. But he has the pulse, so literally hiding is going to be impossible for him to do, as he will be the one getting for hatches as well. But they were very successful in capturing this round. So. Yeah, go ahead.
He is using the operator that he had an amazing clutch with. He might be thinking, hey, it's working, let's try it again.
Yeah, it definitely is working on his part, especially, again, the pulse with, especially with the... It's more of a late, patch now. Everybody knows about it, but still, just putting down his pulse scanner faster than possible now, so it's just much easier for him to just snap on anyone he needs to. So let's definitely see what he does there as well. And I'm very surprised, as Orgless is a member of a team that loves to bring, I feel like I'm surprised that they ban the LM just because of these stairs. They definitely don't want nobody on these stairs, but it's still going to make a very good hold. As we do see Pound's going to be repelling up to see if we can get any type of frags from up top, as well as the drones from QB going out there. But as you do see, there is no operator from up top for Orgless, but just if I just press this down button right here, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what's happening, and you see the man back at his habitat in his home, and just gonna see if he can continue there, and gonna see how long he can stay there without getting spotted once more again, and this hope that QB can spot him and find him where he's at. They see drones going out and checking upstairs to make sure that they are not upstairs, as Pounds will be proning in to lobby and taking control of ATM, as well as Saint taking control of open area. Gonna be getting the hatches as if not even reinforced. Yep, not even reinforced. So he's gonna be probably calling for support to get that hatch. He's just gonna waste it. He's just gonna be like, hey, it's all good. I don't think none of them have breaching charges of Ash. That is very far away. Well, Twitch does have it too, but still, it's good to keep that arsenal there. As Nightmares was still there, and again, look, it's just two drones passing right through this man. As you do see Pin just shutting down Turtles and taking out the Capital off the play. And we're gonna be seeing how well they can hold this site. Again, right now, just losing the Batman power of the Capital and his smokes and his firebolts. It is looking bad at the moment for QB, but they still do have a lot of more firepower with Havana still being quite active, and we're getting another non-reinforced hatch, as well as Captain with his switch drone to see if there's any mirrors that he can probably pop, and we'll be very successfully getting that mirror that is leading into server. So doesn't have to worry about that, and we'll be getting the one in garage as well. Now Pounder will be getting that. Now we're going to be seeing what Nightmares is doing, and he is still in the same location. He waits for that 1 minute and 5 seconds to proceed, and he is now going to be moving away from his home, seeing if he can find anybody off guard. As we do see that Wonka is going to be in open area, is going to be in cafe. We also have Captain jumping into open area as well with Saint. So we're going to see what he does there, as we do see Pound's going to be going downstairs to see if he can collect any type of frags there. What happens here? Again, you still have... And there's Pin collecting that second kill of him for the second round, for this round right here, taking out the Habana. Now it's up to Legion to make sure he holds the fort of this. Yes, it is a 5v3 with 30 seconds left on the clock. Nightmares is still on the prowl. Throwing a C4, going to see if he can run shot right here, get a kill on the Twitch, and he does down the Twitch. Getting that one. Going to see if he collect another one. That's AR collecting that one as well. Looking real bad for QB at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. That's Pound's last remaining operator. Going to fight with his pulse right here as he drops shots and misses on the shot slash, sadly. But takes out Nightmares still. C4 going out. Going to see if we get the kill on that one as Nightmares... Oh, and there's AR getting that kill. Going to see downing him, and Pound's dropping down. Getting for the 3K, going for the 4, but not enough. Not enough as Tizzy does stop that one from happening. He says, whoa, over there, buddy. Getting a 4K.
Was real.
Definitely.
The dream was real.
Definitely was. And that was Pounds doing the best he can, securing the victory again and proving that they can have it. And that is Downplay collecting their MVP, of course, and leading the charge at 7-4. And moving on. Redemption bracket, and sadly, we do see QB falling. Yeah, definitely a great matchup, and a great one to see. Hey man, yeah, I'm trying my best, man. I gotta catch my breath sometimes, man. These guys be getting too aggressive, man. I gotta catch up with these guys. But we're definitely gonna be seeing getting Nightmares in here, and everyone knows how Nightmare is when it comes to interview time. So we'll definitely see what he can do and what he has to say, of course, to our questions. Nightmares, buddy, how you doing, man? Make sure you include your audio.
What's up, man? What's up?
It's good. It's good. Make sure your audio is included. Like, make sure you're high. You're quiet, man. You're quiet, man. Come on, you gotta be hype, man. You're not quiet. Come on.
My kid's sleeping. My kid's
oh, there you
sleeping.
go. All right. He's gonna walk away from his kids a little bit to wake him up. But yeah, man, Nightmares, congratulations on that win, man. Moving on again, 7-4, man.
Thank you.
It happened before, and I'm gonna mention it up, man. Bring up some history. Maybe not so. I don't want to bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up anyways, though, man. This is your third time going to Bank. I know you guys were definitely ready for it. Your first time going into Bank, you did beat 7-2 to Void, and then the second time you went, it was Check 6, taking that one 7-4. Now going into Bank, you go against QB, and you lead the charge this time, 7-4. What was going through your minds when the ban phase landed on Bank?
I was expecting it. I know that most everybody in Collective either caught a piece of that map, or caught the whole map, or caught our whole match. They saw how we threw rounds. They saw how we couldn't finish rounds on that map, and they also know that no one wants to take us to border. No one. We beat Check 6 on border. We beat Nationally Selected on border. That was the other map. Like, I mean, it ain't, 2 + 2 equals 4 at that point.
No, definitely understand that, and it's exactly what they were doing. They did their homework on you guys, I know for sure. So that was really good on their part. Now, my last question before I pass it on to Loki, of course. Now tell me, man. This is their third time on Bank, and you still go to that teller's corner closet, like that corner that you love so much, man. Please. I'm sorry. You're gonna watch this again, and you're gonna notice.
Straight up, I've been using that spot since year 1, season 1. No doubt, and it still works to this day.
And no one was pushing you from it.
Yeah, no,
it still
definitely worked.
I caught Jello at it. With it too.
They did catch onto it, and they did spot that. So I definitely mentioned that before.
A team like Check 6 or Nationally Selected, it's a one game use. That's it. Done.
Yep. I definitely understand that, and that's exactly what happened there. So
that's that's my baby. Don't be putting my baby out there.
No, sadly, every time I do catch your games, yes. Sadly, when I catch your games, I see you there. Yes, they don't check it. And it's fine. It's totally fine.
I can't wait to watch the VOD back. You gotta be like, and here he goes again.
Yep, you're gonna see it, man. You're definitely gonna see it. But go ahead, Loki. You can ask him the questions, man.
Nightmares. The clutch with Pulse. What were those comms like, and how were you feeling after that clutch, man? Because I know chat,
straight up,
we were hype. What were you feeling, man?
So All right, so right then, because so right then I had a text roll in from my baby mama. Got to check those, right? Right. So I was late to the call that there was a guy pushing main stairs. So ipso facto, you saw what then took place. So my team got mad at me, rightfully so. Um, as I'm pushing up the stairs right there, and I go to peek the IQ, and it looked like I missed the shot. I thought I might have downed it through the wall. Wasn't sure. I thought so. Um, everyone kind of went, oh, like that. That's when I muted the whole party. Ain't gonna lie. Um,
Yeah,
I just
having doubts,
I
gotta
needed,
definitely do it. Yeah, no, you gotta go off, and that's exactly what you
yeah,
did. And
yeah, and then I already had my game plan set up at that
yep,
point. I mean, it it rolled exactly how I was hoping it would.
yeah, no, it
Had
definitely
no
looked
idea
like
how
that.
it would, but
It-
yeah, no, that was my plan the whole time was the yeah, like I did, set the nitro on the door, come back, pre-fire the ash, go back, hit it, go in, and see what happened.
yeah, definitely. A lot of people, I'm not gonna lie to you, did make fun of you because you did miss that C4 the first time. But
You talking about Mozzie downstairs, bro?
no, 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 it was you in the
Man, you
pulse,
see
that
what
exact
happened
same play,
was,
that exact same play, playing the pulse. You tried to throw it through the mirror hole, and it got caught into that wall. That's the thing I was talking
oh,
about. A lot of
dude,
people
I
did
was
catch.
like, yo, that's embarrassing. This is awkward. I was like, this is straight awkward.
No, but
I'm
it still
trying to
worked in
get
your
it off
favor,
I'm like, I'm standing
and
in
you
the
still
middle
got
of the
that clutch.
hallway trying to get this off the wall right now. Like, what am I doing?
No,
Oh
again,
man.
it looked very sloppy, but at the end you made it look professional, and that's exactly what you did to get that clutch. And again, if I were me, I would go crazy. But again, the kids are sleeping behind you, so you want to make sure that you're not making too much
Oh well,
noise.
yeah.
So.
I mean, afterwards,
Had to
dude, that's the
contain
thing.
yourself.
No. People, no, my team don't go crazy when I clutch something up like that. They're just like, good shit, good job. But like,
Okay.
if anyone else on our team does it, it's fucking, streamers are going, like the band starts playing, and I'm cool with it. I mean, I like being known as the guy that's expected to do that.
That's good. That's exactly it
Right.
as well. And again, that's pretty much it, man. I wouldn't hold you for too long. I know you want to
Uh,
celebrate, and you
it's
definitely want to move
I
on.
got one more
Yeah,
question
yeah,
though,
yeah. Go
Monkey.
ahead. Go ahead.
Uh,
You can make it quick.
one last question for you, Nightmares.
Yeah.
After winning this, you play Cynical now. Uh,
Mm. Mm. Mhm. Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
know
a
who they
Cynical.
are.
tough. That's
I
gonna be
know
a
who they
tough
are.
game. Uh, how are you feeling about going into that game now?
Going, I mean, all right. No BS, no lie.
Anything to
I mean,
say?
my mindset is this, man. My mindset is we're gonna see naturally selected in the finals of this. We're gonna beat them, and then we're gonna see Check Six again, and we're gonna get our rematch.
Okay.
Okay, you
That's
heard
That's
it
it.
it.
here
Feeling
first from
confident.
Nightmares himself.
Yeah, my
Anything
bad.
else
Feeling
before that
confident.
is irrelevant.
Yeah, my bad, Fabian. You
Okay.
got it, Fabian. You got it.
Okay.
Apologize.
Okay. Okay.
But definitely a
I'll
good
pass it off
motivation
to
and good
you,
speaking.
Monkey.
I
All
Yeah,
right.
no,
mean,
it's
we
definitely
we
good
hate it
motivation,
out here,
Fabian. My
so
bad.
might as well give them something
No,
to
no,
hate.
no, no. That is fine. You're the
No,
team,
no,
and
no
again,
hate. No hate.
that's what happens.
It's just
and
confidence.
No, no, no. What I'm trying to say is it's really good. Being a team that is, if you want to say the word hated, that's exactly how G2 feels in the Pro League, and look how they're doing. So if you want to be the same way and have
Yeah,
enemies
for real.
drawn your way, that's your, it's on you, and that's really good. And again, let's definitely see what happens. You have a lot of fighting words there, so let's got to make sure we prove it on that Saturday matchup. Best out of 3,
Man.
9 p.m. Eastern time, guys. All
Oh
right,
yeah.
that's a matchup you got to definitely watch up. And again, tomorrow you got a matchup for that one as well. That's going to be best out of 3 on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is Noble Minds versus Naturally Selected as well. But you can go ahead.
Come on, Noble.
Nightmares. You go ahead,
These guys,
Nightmares.
know who
You
he's
go ahead.
cheering for.
You got 30 seconds, man. Go ahead and just shut your thing up.
Yeah. Shout out always to Collective, Monkey, Loki. I can't wait to watch y'all back. Monkey, you always fucking, or freaking, sorry. Terrible. Do it upright. Um, uh, yeah, to our opponents, y'all, it was a great match. We enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely frustrated us at times. Keep y'all's heads up. You're definitely a good team. And to everybody who's out there watching and waiting for us to fail, man, all I gotta say is y'all get slammed by Check Six. We didn't.
And that is Fabian. My bad. Excuse me. Nightmares, ladies and gentlemen. That is Nightmares coming back at you and just keeping it real. Keeping it real. But definitely, but definitely amazing job, guys. And to, again, for all the matchups that happened today, amazing to everyone that tuned in and watching. Again, this has been DBX Monkey and DBX Loki keeping you guys entertained and keeping you guys in the flow of things. So again, we are going to be tuning out and we are going to be leaving and catch you guys on the flip side.
Have fun, guys.